Hey, what's going on, guys? We're creating this weekly report so we can have some input from you guys so we know that we're doing the right things to get people in and keep them booked. All right, so we're over here looking at the calendars. So we're back here just looking at a computer screen of the calendars, and we're trying to figure out, make sure that we keep all the beds booked. But you guys are there, you know what's going on. A lot of the times when we're looking at the calendars and it seems to be everything's booking right and whatnot, and then like a week later we see that we missed a whole, like last weekend was completely unbooked or whatnot. So we want to do these reports so you guys can notify us what's going on in each location. So we don't go nights without having people booked or whatnot. So, for example, sometimes we get people booked totally packed on weekends, so we keep the price the same all week, and then maybe Monday, Tuesday, we're totally dead on Mondays and Tuesdays because it's the same price all week. But if you guys brought that to our attention, you know, before we can, weeks later, we're looking at the calendar, and weeks later we see, oh, Monday and Tuesdays, nobody's there. But if you guys are there, so you see it all the time, you could bring it to our attention. Hey, listen, Mondays and Tuesdays, they're not really booking. So all we had to do was just lower the rates on Mondays and Tuesdays, and we would have been booked the whole week. But we didn't know that for like weeks later, and then we see it. So it's basically so you guys can give us a heads up. So it also works vice versa. So maybe we were slow a couple weeks, so we had lowered the prices and whatnot, and then all of a sudden we're totally packed and we're totally full at lower rates and we're not even getting our regular rates. So and we're not watching the calendar and whatnot in your specific location. So you have to you could kind of be like, hey guys, we're totally booked here, and then but our rates are still low. So then we just like lost all that money, say for in rent and whatnot. Say like the next 3 weeks are completely packed because we had our rates way too low and whatnot. And then next thing you know, we can't pay the electric bill because we lost all this money. And then you guys are getting mad at me because, you don't have electricity, the water gets shut off and all that stuff. So we got to make sure that we stay booked at good rates. And when we're slow, we need to lower the rates a little. And then when we're getting packed, we need to raise them a little bit. Just make sure we're efficient with our rates. So yeah, so basically we just want every week, fill out the numbers and whatnot on the vacancy, and then just give us your opinion of what's going on this week. Like, did we have a lot of people? I don't know, just anything really. Like, a bunch of people were sneaking guests in this week? We never get couples anymore. It's always single travelers that are in the private rooms, and obviously we want couples in the private rooms because they pay per person. We get more people in there, so it's just whatever. You could say, oh, we got a couple, like complaints about insects or something like that. Just write in the notes, whatever we don't see or hear or whatnot that you think that we need to know. But it's about everything, but especially about occupancy. Like maybe you'd be like, yo, the past week we were totally full because this group was in town for the convention, and the whole hostel was full with this group, and then they're all checking out tomorrow, so we might want to lower our rates because we're not going to have anybody. So yeah, fill out this report every week and just submit it to me and my boy Derek and keep us informed on what's going on, and bam, what?